welcome. This is the September reading for all the zodiac signs. So I welcome you back if you've already following me on YouTube. If not, maybe consider subscribing to my channel because you know I have readings coming out all the time. I do monthly readings, weekly readings, new moon readings, full moon readings. What else? Daily YouTube shorts. I do those as well nowadays because besides doing them on Instagram and my other social media, I can do them now on YouTube as well. So that's it. If you also click the alarm bell, then you know when new videos are going to come out. I also do specific readings, like for example, I will be doing one. It's going to come out during the month of September for your professional area of life. Now, I'm also going to give away a free tarot reading with me, but to know how to win that one, you have to stay until the end because I'll give you all the details of that at the end of the video. But for now, let's go to the cards. I don't have them here. I have them in my office. I'm going to move the whole setup to my office and I'm going to start reading from there for you. Hello, Aries. This is your month reading for the month of September 2021. So we start with these 6 cards and then I'm going to pull more cards on top of this. But first of all, I wanted to ask you, if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing to my channel. So Aries, let's have a look. We start here with the Lovers card. We start here, when you look at this, we have 3 colorful cards. I mean, good colored cards. The Lovers, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the World card. Now here, these cards are a bit dark, these 3. You can see here, this is, okay, this has color, but it's a sad card. It's the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles speaks of loss, of losing stuff, losing actual stuff, but also losing maybe having an attitude of loss, having an attitude of pessimism. That's what I see here. Now I feel that here because we start with the Lovers, and the very funny here is that with this Lover and the Two of Wands, both of these cards have, here there's 2 birds, here there is 2 wands. So there is a duality. There are some choices that you are confronting here. Choices you need to make. Yes, Aries, there's no way around it. There is a choice, and the choice is, it could be about the relationship, yes, but it also could be another choice in another area of your life. But there is 2 possibilities, 2 roads. There's a fork in the road ahead. And then it's up to you to choose one of these wands and one of these keys here. Now, with the Lovers, there is this implied notion of you having your heart involved, having not the rational mind involved, but really the heart involved. And I would really suggest, Aries, that if you make a choice, that you really think about that. Think about, what do you want? What do you really love for yourself? What is your heart's desire? Now, I've been watching the episodes of Lucifer, so maybe maybe I'm a bit influenced about that. But what is your heart's desire, really? You know, for those who watch Lucifer, pretend I'm doing the Lucifer look, which I'm not, which I can't, but okay. You know what I mean, if you are a Lucifer fan. So there is a choice you need to make, and yeah. But I feel at the same time, what is happening here when you are confronted with that choice? In a way, that means when you choose one thing, you have to leave behind another thing, and that is that feeling, you know, that feeling of loss. Feeling a little bit dark, also feeling a little bit confused. This 10 of Wands, look at all these wands in a big bundle, a big, like, all these wands muddled up together. It feels like there's a lot of confusion. And that confusion comes from that idea that when you choose one thing, you leave behind another, and that means losing. And Aries, there's a thing about you don't like to lose, really. Now, I'm going to be very honest to you. It's not about loss because we have the World card here. So the World card for me is, it's by choosing, you're opening up a whole new cycle in your life. You're ready to step through a portal. And I often say that with the World card because of the figure in the normal tarot. You see a figure sort of in a wreath and then she steps through it. But here you see circle within circle within circle. So there's infinite possibilities opening up. There's new cycles. These are all cycles. And look at all these stars, really. For me, that's opportunities, possibilities. And you get that when you make a choice. So when you get stuck, when you stay stuck in not choosing, then this world will not open up to you. So I think it's really important that you see it that way. Don't see it as I am losing out on something because I need to choose. And get out of that, that muddled thinking. I feel this is really, everything is sort of muddled up in your brain. You're overthinking it. And because you're overthinking it, you don't see, look here, this part here at the end is lighter. You don't see that light because it's all like overthinking and it's complicated. And then we have here the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, look, it's almost like a worm, an earthworm, and then it's cut in half. There is conflict, but I feel this is that inner conflict. You're conflicted about making a choice. I don't know why you are conflicted. We're going to pull some more cards, and I'm going to see what is this about. Now, the thing is, if you don't choose, you stay in these dark cards. Because you're going to mull it over and again, over and over and over again, and you're going to ask yourself, shouldn't I have done it? Shouldn't I have chosen X or Y or Z or whatever? So it's really imperative, I feel, that whatever choices in whatever area of your life you're presented with, do make one, but don't make one with overthinking and with, seeing everything as a loss, what you have to leave behind. No, see the positive parts of it. Then the world opens up. So let's have a look here. I'm going to do it a bit different than, I like to change things up because I don't like it to do it all the same all the time. So I'm going to pull a few more cards here. So, we have another World card. And the Hierophant. So that is going to be a very big lesson that you're going to learn here. Five of Wands, Five of Swords here. Yeah, there is that conflict. Three of Swords and Four of Pentacles. So I love that this Page of Pentacles is on the Lover's card because you're actually seeing the choices, you're seeing the opportunities, and they are being offered to you. So it's not like you don't see them. It's not like you're blind, but there is this conflict. Like, look, here again, we have the Three of Swords and we have the Five of Pentacles. Two cards that I'm going to just pull this behind. I'm just going to pull them in. They speak of loss, they speak of hurt, they speak of confusion, but really pain. It feels like it's painful for you to just make the choice. But look, the world is on top of this one. So for me, it's really, if you step out of this negative, dark thinking and seeing everything as a loss, when you have to really choose, the world is going to come in. This is the world here. Again, look at all the circles. Look at all the circles here. Possibilities. Look at this woman being very happy. And when I told you that in the normal, this is still not a normal tarot. This is the Light Seers tarot deck. So, but it's there. The possibilities are opening up to you. Look. There is this light here at the end, and I feel that is that light that's here. Here you don't see it. Here, if you make the choice and you open up, then this world opens up. You're going to see that light. You're going to know what your direction is, what you have to, where you have to go. It is a learning process. With the Hierophant, you're either a teacher, a mentor, or you're learning stuff. I feel here, it's like ascending the staircase to a better place, to a new facet, a new cycle that opens up. Now this Five of Wands for me is a little bit like this Five of Swords. That is that inner conflict. You have to, it's like you're battling with yourself, but the price is there. Look at this person reaching for that fire. And yeah, this is wands and this is the two of wands. There is this fiery energy in the wands. So it is the go-getter energy. And you are a go-getter, Aries. Now, the only thing that is sort of stopping you is that the negative thinking. The negative thinking and the seeing loss where you should see, where you should see new cycles, opportunities, possibilities. They are there, but you have to get out of this mindset. This mindset is not a good one. And I feel here with this Four of Pentacles, I feel this card is not about being... It's really not a card that belongs to you, because this is sort of playing it safe. And that is those mind games that you have, the overthinking, that seeing the negative part and everything is muddled up. You want to hold on to what you already have, and you don't want to go after the choice. So that is, for me, this is a warning. This card is telling me, be careful. Don't sort of limit yourself because of this mindset of seeing everything in the negative and seeing that thing that you need to decide and the other thing that you then cannot have and not go after, to see that as a loss, because it's not. Maybe it's going to come back at another time. That is possible as well. But at the moment there is this happening. So I'm going to pull a few more cards here. Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Moon. The Moon is there, yeah. This path is only going to become clear. This ascension, this new cycle is only going to become clear when you make the choice. At this very moment, when you're standing in front of the choice and you have all this negative thinking, this moon is sort of obscuring the way ahead. It's shining a light on it, but the light is not bright. The light is, you're not certain. It's all a little bit like vague to you. And that is where you need to trust your instincts. The moon is also about instincts and instinctively knowing and trusting. Now we have another page here. We have a Page of Pentacles and a Page of Wands. So yes, new opportunities are going to open up to you if you make that choice because of these two pages. And again, we have a Two of Pentacles. This is you weighing your options. So you're going to really have to do some soul searching, because I think the answers are not going to be in your head. The answers are not going to be as clear cut as you want them to be. So you have some time still. I'm not saying that you have to make this decision, immediately when September comes on the 1st of September. No. Ponder your options. But stay out of this negative part, because that's not what you want. Another Hierophant. The Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So yeah, when you ponder the possibilities, I feel that there may be someone that you can go to for advice. I feel that this is not your energy. This is a whole different Hierophant than this one. This is really you, and then when that cycle opens up to you and you make the decision, you start, your ascension, and not in a literal way. You just start becoming really involved in what you're doing, and you're learning from it, and you're becoming better. But this Hierophant for me is someone else. Who's sort of makes you see what is the best choice for you, helps you cut through that indecision. Maybe this person can also help you cut out that negative mindset that you're here cultivating at the moment. Maybe this can be maybe a therapist, this can be a member of your family, this can be a very good friend, it can be somebody that you really trust to be very wise, mentor, not school teacher, a counselor, a coach, that sort of person. I mean, it doesn't have to be a professional person. It can be somebody you know, but it can also be somebody that is professional. It can also be like a business coach, or maybe even somebody that is experienced in fiscality or something, if the choice is about a business decision or a career decision or something like that. whatever it is. Anyway, what this Nine of Pentacles I really like, because if you manage to get out of your head, get out of that negative thinking, this is yours. The garden of Eden, almost, the garden where everything is growing, where everything is fertile, where ideas come to fruition, where even money is to be made. Yeah, I mean, if this is a business decision, then really, if you take the advice and you ponder your options, well, there is this new road you're going to take, and that can lead to more income, better income. It can be also that you change your life a little bit because of the decision that you see different values. You're not seeing the values here. It's sort of overriding this negative thinking as well, and you're seeing the things you do have, the things that do make you happy, that do bring you joy. It is also a card of success, the Nine of Pentacles. So there is rewards to be had. This can be literal resources, material rewards. It can also be emotional rewards. Now, the last card is that Seven of Wands. Now, I feel the Seven of Wands is, again, sometimes those fears and that negativity and that mindset is going to come up. And I feel that this is not you battling other people and then, making a stand. This is really you battling yourself. And then you have to make a stand against yourself and saying, listen, what do you want to, I talk to myself. I don't know if you do that, but I do. This is me, this would be me. If this was me, it would be me saying, what do you really want? What are you expecting here? What is it that you want? And then you have to make a decision. You have to make a stand. Stand up for the values. Stand up for the right decision. For, also listen to this person, to this Hierophant. I feel it's very important that you listen to the Hierophant, because that is a very wise Hierophant. So let's see. I'm going to end with two cards here from Wisdom of the Oracle. And I don't know why my cards are all upside down. No, they're not. Or they are. What is happening here? Because I don't use reversals. Sometimes, okay, this is better. Sorry for that. Just going to randomly see what card comes out. Okay, this one. Okay, it says regeneration. Yeah. When you make that choice, things fall away. Things that fall away. Look, there is also a little bit of darkness in that card, but there's also fire. There is also the tree growing, starting to grow again. First it loses its leaves, but new leaves are coming as well. So there is regeneration possible. When things fall away, other things come in its place. So you have to be mindful of that. And I think this card is here to remind you, to tell you, yes, there will be things falling away. There will be things that need to fall away almost. Really, it's a bit like a Tower card. For those who are well-versed in tarot, I feel this has this Tower energy, like the scorched earth. But then it regenerates. Then things start growing again. And that is here, because in the end, that will lead to this garden here. Now, I'm going to just have a look here at what it says in the little book. So it says rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. Second chances are available to you. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic and stronger form. And it also says, I just closed it already. Why did I do that? Okay, I'll open it again, because that was the next phrase. It says, whatever you may have perceived as failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful. That when you see that here, these cards are the ones that you think you are failing and you are losing something, but also failing at something. Now, but this is not true. You're not failing at something. Am I putting these right now? Because I'm a little bit confused by... Okay, so regeneration, you're not failing. You are just getting rid of old and making room for new. And that is really necessary, because look at that beautiful light here. Look at that beautiful garden. And also look at these two world cards. New cycle is beginning for you. So whatever it is you're doing, remind yourself of that. So I'm going to do the same now with this, and this is the Enchanted Map Oracle card. Okay. So the card Solitude came up. So in a way, I interpret this card a little bit in two ways. In a way, you're feeling a little bit alone in this whole thing, this whole decision-making thing, having to really choose something. You're feeling alone, but you are not, because you have this Hierophant here. You have somebody you can turn to. So don't forget that. But on the other hand, there's also some work that needs to be done in solitude, in silence, by withdrawing, by being active, and just running away from making a choice. Because I think, Aries, sometimes you are very capable of doing that, just running away from and from standing still, and from having to just have a moment of silence, and to be active doing, because you need that. I get that, because you're Aries. But on the other hand, sometimes you need to just slow down and be silent and listen to what your heart is saying, because you are faced with a choice that has the heart involved. Whether that choice is about people, whether that choice is about business, career, a home situation, a family situation, it doesn't matter what it is about. The heart is involved in the choice. So sometimes you need to be quiet and listen to what your heart is saying, because otherwise you're getting caught up in all this muddled thinking and overthinking, and then you see it all as a failure, which it's not. So what am I doing here again? Okay, like this. Yeah, I think it's right like that. So I feel like I need another card here. I want to see which spirit animal is with you. So hold on a minute while I take it out, because I haven't taken it out. So I'm going to take it out and shuffle it. So that will take a bit of time, but I'll fast forward. Don't worry about that. Randomly. Okay. So I need to make some room here for this card. Okay. Oh, wow. Coyote spirit. Trust in divine detours. So maybe you're going to be going around a little bit in circles before you decide, and that's why you're pondering this, you're pondering your options, you're overthinking sometimes, you're making a few detours, you're talking to somebody that knows. That's all good. And the detours are just part of the process. So I wouldn't be too worried about that, because the detours are there. And the sound you hear in the background is a dog. The dog lying down. They are really getting annoyed because it's nearly their time to go and eat. And yeah, then they are starting to become restless because they can read the clock better than I can. Unfortunately, sometimes. Anyway, so do you find that you are being led on a strange detour in your life right now? Does it seem that what appears to be the next right action and the right choice, best situation or fabulous relationship unexpectedly turns into the opposite, or just disappears into thin air as if you've been tricked? Coyote spirit's trickster energy is designed to bring you into situations, to teach you lessons you have forgotten to learn. Perhaps you need a taste of failure. Again, the word failure, it's coming back, isn't it? That dark energy. Before you experience success. A need to feel disappointment before you can truly appreciate the joy, love, and prosperity that is coming up for you. So maybe that is really what it is about. I'm thinking here that the failure is part of the process. That feeling of loss is also part of the process. And that Coyote spirit is bringing this to you so that you can experience better all the results and that new world here, the world card that is coming twice. So we have two cards that came up twice, which is the world and the Hierophant. Two different hierophants, two different worlds, but the world is really for you. There is new possibilities and there is a new opening, new opportunities, but you have to be willing to see them. And it will take a few detours and a bit of, there will be some dark moments as well. Don't worry about them. If you follow your heart and you really trust your instincts, then it's going to be okay. So that's it for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, give me a like. Maybe subscribe to my channel, maybe click the alarm bell so you know when new readings are coming out. Also, have a look. I put a daily card on my Instagram, my Facebook, but nowadays I also do YouTube shorts, because that's the beauty of YouTube. They have shorts now, sort of like Instagram stories and TikTok stories. So I do these cards, this dailies card on YouTube. So if you have clicked on the alert bell, you will know when new readings are up and out. So that's it for here. There will be also soon coming out a reading for the last trimester of the year regarding your career, your business, your professional life. And that is then for the months of, October, November, December. I did readings for the first 3 quarters, and there will be one for the last quarter. Don't forget, there will also be, the short readings for the new moon, the full moon, and a weekly reading where you can choose from 3 combos of cards, and that are also shorter videos. But anyway, if you want, just follow me, subscribe, click on that bell, and then you know everything that you need to know and when it's coming out. And speak to you soon, Aries. Thank you for being here. Bye.